Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So right now I'm just making me a cup of coffee before we start our lessons. Sometimes Mario doesn't like to eat, but this morning he was hungry, so I'm just making him a meal before we get started. Since it's Black History Month, I'm starting off with showing him the movie Our Friend Martin, and I'm going to allow him to watch that, and I just want him to talk to me about it when he's done. I'll probably let you listen to that one tomorrow because this whole month is Black History Month, and so this whole month I want you to learn. So let me read this to you. This is Martin Luther King, one of the world's most prominent civil rights leaders and an inspiration to millions. As the president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, he pressured the United States government into passing the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. So he wanted Black people and white people to be the same. Back then, Black people couldn't vote. We couldn't vote. We couldn't, vote to say who the president was, or we couldn't do anything. Black people had to go into different doors. We couldn't go into the front door. Like, you know how we walk in the front door of our house? Yeah. In restaurants and things like that, Black people had to go to the back and come in because they could not come into the front doors. Louis Armstrong. He was born in 1901 and died in 1971. He was a jazz musician. Louis was born to the same place as jazz, New Orleans. You know where Princess Tiana is from Princess and the Frog? Yeah. New Orleans. He had a rough upbringing, living in a neighborhood so dangerous, it was nicknamed the battlefield. He got his first job at age 7. Yeah, 7. Imagine you working right now. He was collecting scrap around the town. He was riding through the streets. He played a small tin horn and soon realized that he could play a whole song. You know, like those little tin horns? Yeah. He saved up enough money to buy a nice cornet to continue practicing. Trouble was not far away. However, at a 1912 New Year's Eve celebration, Louis was arrested for firing off a pistol. He shot off a gun. He was sent to a home for troubled boys. Amazingly, the home had a band. Brass bands have been an integral part of New Orleans culture since the late 1800s. And Louis was given a real cornet lesson. So he went there and was given real lessons on the instrument. The band marched to his neighborhood, and his friends and family couldn't believe that was Louis playing for real. It was the first major step in his musical journey. At 11, he performed on the streets with a vocal quartet. They caught the attention of a local cornetist, King Oliver, who was keen to advise Louis on technique and skill. By 1918, Louis was performing enough to make a living, playing in the most popular band in town. In 1922, King invited him to Chicago, where with his strong New Orleans influenced sound, Louis flourished. From 1925 to 1928, he recorded his first records with his own band. They were some of the most influential records in jazz history. He became famous for his improvised solos, unmistakable vocals, and scatting. Louis had many hit recordings, including La Vie en Rose and What a Wonderful World. Over the years, he received criticism from younger jazz musicians for his old-fashioned stage persona and his silence on politics. But throughout his career, he broke down barriers and took a stand for civil rights. He's had many nicknames, including Satchmo and Pops, but the moniker ambassador Satch he earned for his dedication to sharing jazz all over the world. It's amazing, huh? So when he was young, he just picked up an instrument and started playing and realized how good he was, huh? Yeah. And even though something happened that made him have to go to a troubled boys' home, even though something bad happened, didn't something good come out of that situation? Yeah. What happened? What happened came out of that situation?
He was able to do music freely.
Yeah, he was able to do music freely. He, what does it say? I am Black History. And so I want you to use your color pencils here, and I want you to draw a picture of what you think that you will be doing that is historical now, okay? Black History Project. I'm just preparing this board for him so he could do his math, his English, and his science, and then we're going to go over his timeline, history, Latin, and geography. So I'm getting that prepared for him while he's doing his project, because I really want him to learn about Black history, about how important he is in history, and how the importance of all the other Black people in history made a difference in it. Tell me.
Hi, my name is Amari. This is my presentation about Black history.
I love it.
And when I grow up and I get the money, all the $100 bills, I'll be giving it to people that need it.
That's really nice.
People that need food, people that need a house,
That's
people
really
that need everything they need.
So that's nice. I really love that. So
And let me show you. This is everybody having $100 bills.
What would be cool? Do you think you like want to build a homeless shelter and have people that are homeless and really need houses and everything? Like, you know, you say you want to give them houses. That would be something that's cool, huh? With your money, build a homeless shelter and allow people to go in.
Yep. Yep.
That's nice. And how are you going to get the money to give to people?
Well,
Like, what do you think you're going to be doing?
Well, there's two things that I am. I'm an actor and a YouTuber. I make multiple money by that. So I can give people the money.
Area of a triangle. The area of a triangle equals 1/2 base times height.
Okay, so for science, we're going to be learning about crystals, okay? So we need these materials. So I'm going to read these materials out, and we're going to go find them around the house, and then we're going to set them up over here, okay? Right there. So let me pour this back into this.
At first.
Okay, so now you can pour that into the bowl, okay? So yeah, we got that.
Look at all this.
It's okay, because we're going to put the water in there too. So, let's do it. Okay, that's good. So now, we need a 1/2 cup. So we need, I think it's right there, 1/2 cup of the warm water, okay?
Okay.
So let's do, pour it. Okay, go ahead, pour it in there and stir it up.
With the stir.
Yeah, pour it in there. Now you're going to use your spoon and stir it up until it is dissolved. So until all the extra salt goes away. So stir it up.
Where's the effort spot?
Don't hold the bowl while you stir.
Where's the effort spot?
It's the salt we just put in there.
Can you see that go away? How you know? I think it's gone.
Here, let me see. Yep. Dissolved to me. So it says to stir 1 to 2 drops of dish soap into the mixture. So squirt 2 drops in here.
Oh, that looks tiny. I was thinking like.
Do one more, because it seems like you didn't put that much. There, that's okay. Now you want to stir?
Yep.
Here, stir it a little bit. Stirred. Okay, so it says.
I'm gonna stir.
So after you stir that up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this towel. Dip this onto the mirror. Dip this onto the towel, and then we're gonna put it on the mirror. Okay. So apply this. Let me do apply for you. Like this, right?
Yeah, now when.
All right. So we put that on the towel.
It's hurting my
And
eyes.
put it on the mirror.
Is it hurting your eyes?
No. I had to make this smaller because I needed to fit all the straws in here, and we have to cut the straws in half. Okay. So here, I'm gonna cut the straws in half, and then what you can be doing is they need you to glue the bottom. So I need you to put glue all over the bottom.
All over? Okay.
The bottom of the thing.
I can do that.
Okay, and I'll be cutting these.
Yeah, guys, I'm anti-venom. The bad venom. Basically, Venom's brother, because they're both venom, but different.
So we got to let this basically dry real quick. So we're gonna sit this here and leave it there for a minute, okay?
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna put the string and we're gonna hang it up. So let's let this dry for a minute. So you can go play and stuff.
Okay, I know what to do.
In spring, you'll see the female bees out and about collecting nectar from flowers and taking it back to the nest, ready when their eggs hatch. Watch and wait for the bees to come.
I'm gonna get this the goodest place ever.
Okay, so pick the spot and then I'll hang it. That's the spot you want?
Yep.
Okay, well, I have to hang it. Hold on. I have to tie it up for you. So So you're gonna get right here, and then we're gonna wait for the bees to come, okay?
Yep. If I see any, if you hear any bees.
Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do? Tomorrow I'm gonna buy more of the straws, and we're gonna just put more straws in here
Yep.
for them, so the whole thing can be packed.
Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Thanks for watching and come back soon.